Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda. It's basically like Zelda with an S. I'll be doing the reading for Aries for the month of March today. Please take the readings as it resonates. Um, and if it does resonate or if you enjoy it, please like the video, comment, leave a comment, tell me your, drop in your 2 cents, whatever it may be, and share the video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm new on YouTube community, so I greatly appreciate it. I really need you guys. But yeah, anyways, let's get to the reading, my fiery Aries people. Let's see what March has in store for you and what you're going through. Hopefully very good things. Let's shuffle these cards. They're pre-shuffled, but you can never shuffle too much. So how have you guys been doing? I hope everything is going great and we get some good news from Spirit through these cards. All right. Okay. It's saying that you have an emotional connection with someone special, and this could be a love interest, but it could also be somebody you collaborate with creatively. But there's definitely some sort of an emotional connection. No, 2 cups. And it seems like you have some fears about this this relationship or partnership. And yeah, something's really bothering you. Something like really deep. Let's see. You might not really understand something that's going on with the other person. It might be confusion. You might feel like you're not getting the full picture. And that's creating question marks and anxiety and worries. Yeah, let's see. For Aries, let's see. Yeah, it seems like somebody has been, is, or will be shortly. It's like somebody's been left out in the cold. There might have been some sort of separation, some exclusion or something going on with this person. Or you might feel that they've done this to you. So that's like 5 of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, maybe it could be where you feel like they're leaving you out in the cold about something. They're not revealing something. They're kind of excluding you. You're not getting full picture from them. And so you feel left outside. And this worries you. Yeah. Or you could be doing this to them. I don't know. Let's see. You could be where, because you have these question marks and uncertainties, maybe something you feel like you don't really know about, or whatever it may be. You might exclude them because of that, because you might not entirely trust them. So you might feel like it's best for you to kind of put a little, you know, distance or boundaries or something because you don't fully trust them. That could be also the case. Let's see now. So all right, internally you're the Queen of Wands, so fire sign. So you're definitely in your element. You do feel strong and confident. However, this thing that's going on with the other person or your partner, it's like it gives you anxiety or worries or question marks, or you know, you're questioning whether you should trust this partner, but it's not really, you know, deeply affecting you. Like, it's not, you know, you're not shook about it or anything like that. You don't feel like, you know, your self-confidence and stuff is not affected. So that's good. That way you can keep a clear head, right? Yeah. It's definitely, you're keeping your head clear. You're basically moving with logic. You're using logic, and you're judging things with a clear head, with a sound mind, which is very good. And this partnership might have recently started. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's like something that's like really long term in the past. Like, it's not a really long term partnership. It might have been sort of recent. It was like a new beginning of some sort, or it could be you've, if this person is somebody, or this partner is somebody you've known for a long time, it might be where you just got into something with them new recently, or you just started anew or something like that. But it just seems more so like this partnership, whether it's you know, love or creativity or whatever, it seems like it was pretty new. And you might have been very willing to offer them, you know, love, or, you know, your creative ideas, or your emotions, you know, things that are very important to you, valuable to you, that you might keep inside. Normally you would want to share this with them, but then again, there's this feeling of being left outside, not getting the full picture. Something's not really clear that's making you question things, but it's not really affecting your judgment in a bad way. You're very clear about it, and very logical about it. So okay. You also could be dealing with a water sign, by the way. It could be water sign, it could be Scorpio, it could also be another fire sign, maybe? Yeah. But, I mean, in any case, let me get some clarifiers. Let's see. I don't want to say stuff and then, you know, when I get the clarification with the additional cards, it's like a completely different story. You know, let's see. I don't want to like go back on what I said, so let's do this first. Oh, Three of Cups just showed itself. Let's see if it comes back out. All right, let's get our clarification. Okay. Three of Cups definitely came back out, but in a really good way. All right, I'll get to that side later. First and foremost, you have right now, you know, even though you might have, you're either thinking about it or, you know, you've already done it where you're partners with this person, with this individual you're dealing with, you're still keeping emotionally independent from them. You're still like not emotionally super tied to them, or you're not anymore. I don't know, but you're that may be also why, or that might be a part of it, where how you're able to keep a clear mind and not let this affect you like deeply, where it'll like cloud your judgment or anything like that. So you know, it helps that you're keeping your emotional independence, and you feel emotionally secure within yourself. That's very good. You might have initiated this partnership, whether you started something completely new with someone new, or you started something new with somebody you already knew before. It seems like this start was inspired by or came after. You could have ended another relationship with someone else or with this person, and it was just like it became unstable, it became unreliable, and it wasn't fulfilling in a tangible way for you, and there might have been some stuff that was kept in the dark, kept secret, some things that you might have thought, but it wasn't the case, and you found out later. So with that new realization or perspective, you decided to go on and start anew. Whether, you know, you confronted this person and you guys decided to start new, fresh, or whether you just left them and then you wanted to start fresh with someone else. But there was some issues of instability and unreliable person, or like, you know, it's just not fulfilling in a tangible way, or there might have been a lie about or a secret about somebody's finances or financial issues, problems. It could also be a past relationship that they might have still been tied to that just came out into the light, and you're like, no, I'm not dealing with that. But in any case, you, after all that, you decided to start new, fresh. It was more so like an emotional, in an emotional way, it was new and fresh, or creatively. And you are, now that you are or about to deal with this, you know, this person you have a partnership with now, or the person you're dealing with now that you have an emotional connection to, the question marks and the stuff that you feel like you don't know yet, it's also causing you to not be emotionally really open with them. I did say that you're basically keeping emotionally or creatively independent, but you're also not offering much either. You know, you could be independent, still offer, you know, stuff to people emotionally, but still remain independent. And, you know, some people might get really entangled in it, but you don't. But at the same time, you're like independent emotionally, but you're also not offering much. You're kind of closed off because there's some issues of trust here, or some things that are not really clear, or just this feeling of being left out or excluded somehow. So it's definitely dealing with a partnership. I mean, two people. And internally, all of this is actually making you think about, consider even walking away. You're considering other options. You know, you're looking at it from a logical perspective and with a clear mind, and you're like, well, you know, I don't trust this, so what else, you know, is out there or something. Or you're really looking at this like in an intense, analytical way of the, you know, to the situation with, you know, this person you're involved with. You're really looking at this situation that is making you feel like kind of uneasy. You're really trying to find, like, what is this that's, you know, that I'm missing? Why is this a situation? But yeah, you're kind of considering walking away. And you're very confident about it too. You're very, like, internally, you're like, you know, I can walk away from this. It won't bother me much, you know. If that's how you want to, you know, do things, that's fine. But the consequences are going to be most likely me walking away from it. Or at least internally, you're like, I'm not getting attached, you know. But yeah, you could also be considering other options as well due to this situation. And you're keeping your emotions in check. You're well composed. You're the king of your emotions. You have them under control. This is basically the energy that's coming into you in the near future. So yeah, even though you're dealing with this like kind of weird situation, it's, you know, you're still emotionally composed. It's not really affecting you deeply or anything like that. You're fine. You're gonna be fine. And you're not really revealing a lot about how you feel to the other person. You're kind of keeping your feelings and your thoughts and even maybe your intuition to yourself. Whatever your intuition is telling you, or your emotions, whatever, you're kind of keeping it to yourself. and you're choosing, you know, when and what I'm gonna reveal, possibly because, you know, you don't really trust this person or situation entirely. You have kind of like an off feeling about it. So yeah, you're gonna approach it pretty in a very mature way, like logically, and even if you consider it on an emotional basis, still you're composed. You're not letting your emotions cloud your judgment. Even if you make a decision emotionally, it's healthy, it's mature, and you know it's not messy or anything. Your judgment is not clouded by them. You're very clear and faithful to yourself when it comes to this. But you're not talking about it much. You're keeping it to yourself. So, my Aries people, you are focused on whether it depends. You might choose to focus on just working, focus on your work, and then having fun, enjoying this work, collaborating with people. It might be like a few people that have like this, you know, similar creative interests that you come together and work with, collaborate with. Or this this work you're focusing on is just very enjoyable to you and could be creatively or emotionally inspiring and joyful. You know, whatever it may be, work or relationship or any kind of partnership, you're approaching it very realistically. And that's definitely gonna help you get positive results in this case. Whatever that may be, it's gonna be positive because you're very level-headed and you just want to do, you know, work on, you know, what makes you feel good, what, you know, helps you connect with people emotionally or creatively. So I think you're a little more responsible than the other person, individual you're dealing with in this situation. And see, I have both of these came reversed. The Two of Wands. And I believe it's dealing with the other person. You and the other person, it's just like, seems like you might have a difficult time getting on the same page, working together, or, you know, just being harmonious, getting together. It might be a little difficult for some reason. And I don't think, you may not know exactly why that is, not yet at least. Or may not have known in the past, I don't know. And it might be because there is not equal give and take. So whether this partnership is about relationships, friendships, or creative or, you know, financial pursuits, it's just not equal give and take between you guys. It's like what you're giving, you're not getting, or vice versa, and so it's difficult for you guys to get on the same page and work together in harmony. One side is giving way more than the other. But the equal, if you guys can't get on the same page, whereas, you know, you're both collaborating, you know, it takes two to work something, whatever that may be. It takes two, not just one person doing all the thing, the other person getting the credit or whatever. No, it has to be two. And I think one of you might be willing to, you know, address this issue. And let me see. You may not have, like I said, gotten from this person what you gave, but I think in the past they may not have, but I think they might be willing to in the near future. So they might be more willing to meet you halfway. And that's going to reduce a lot of tension and anxiety and stuff, and stress maybe. Or if this is a business situation, it could be where you've been wanting to partner with this person or this person's help or collaboration, and you, for some odd reason, you try but you can't get it, which makes you nervous. But after some time, this person or organization or whatever, they are going to give you what you need, what you're asking for. Whether that's, you know, a collaboration, help, loan, whatever, you're going to get it, and it's definitely going to end some of your worries and fears, or, you know, just feeling uncomfortableness. That could also be the case too. You know, so when they're giving, the fears are like melting away, or they're thinking about doing this. You'll hear about it soon. And it's like you're fearing having to deal with someone or something from the past that will come in. You fear that they'll come in and interfere or something, or they'll just somehow, you know, ruin things, or I don't know, there'll be an issue, they'll bring problems, or they'll just show up. I don't know. It's like somebody from the past you're afraid, or it could be this person, this partner, this individual you're dealing with. If you've known them for a while, they might have had like very unhealthy issues, like anger, unreliability, just being very impulsive or controlling or stuff like that, not being a good leader. You don't want to deal with this again. Or this could be you, where you've had issues like this in the past, difficult time containing all that fire in you, basically. You're worried that you'll revert back to that state, and that'll give you problems. Or it could be somebody from the past that was this way that you're, you know, fearing that'll show up and then ruin things. I think this might be either you or the individual you're dealing with, though, rather than a completely different person from the past. Could be, but I think it is either you or the person you're dealing with, or the individual. And it looks like what's coming to you in the future in March is death. It is change. Ah, so it also could be where this past connection that I was talking about earlier, like just a moment ago, um, that could be the other individual, and you're afraid that they're going to just be this unreliable, unlike just this impulsive, like untrustworthy person, that you might repeat the past somehow, whether you know it was different people you had to deal with that were like this, or the same person or whatever. And especially with this, you know, whatever it is going on, that you feel like you're not you feel like you're being left out, you're not clear on, or you're not getting equal give and take in this situation. You know, all these question marks and trust, you know, questioning whether I could trust or whatever this person. It could all lead to this, because you were very willing to do this, right? So you're considering it internally. You may not reveal it, but you're considering it internally. Like it's no big deal for me to walk away from this. But I think it's gonna lead to that eventually. If you don't get a resolution, if this person does not come out clear, or does not give you what you deserve in return of what you've been giving them, it is going to lead to a major change in the situation. And you might decide to, you know, either you or them, I don't want this shit no more. I don't want to deal with it no more. We're not getting a resolution. We're not meeting halfway. You know, I'm not getting clarity, whatever, you know. Either you're not giving it, or you're not getting it. It's like either you or them. It's just gonna be like, nah, you know, nah. I'm not interested. Let's go ahead and let this shit die. And it's yes, it seems like there's something hidden, something that you don't really know about. And that might be an underlying issue when it comes to this death card, or you walking away from this situation. You do not get the clarity that you need. Let's see. And afterwards, it's like some sort of rejection happens with the death card and the Four of Cups. You are so relieved. It's like once you get rid of that situation, oh my God, I am so relieved. All of this like heavy burden is just off. You know, I'm thrown off my back, and you're getting clarity. Whatever the case may be, the other, once you end this, or they end this, there might be some information revealed that gives you comfort, and throws all this like anxiety and burdens and stuff off your back. You're like, okay, thank God, finally, you know, I know what's going on now. I don't have to worry about it no more. And it could be a very fast, the communication, the message, the information you receive about, you know, something being revealed, or coming to, you know, to becoming clear. It might come, this news might come really fast. Or it's just that once you're basically, I mean, that could be a possibility, but I think most likely that's not going to happen. And basically, once you leave the situation, or the situation, you know, people leave the situation, leave this partnership, it's like you feel very relieved. You understand the situation way better, and it's just, you throw off all this burden off your back, and you come back to your element, and you become way more confident and bold and, you know, courageous in what you want to do. You don't have to sit here and wonder and wait no more or anything like that, or deal with this issue. You can just full on, you know, go and pursue what you want, or whatever your goal is. So you're gonna feel more free. Yeah, in either case, you're gonna feel more free. But if they do come back right after you try to end this partnership, and they come back with some revealing information, some clarification, something, you know, that comes in really fast, so that this, you know, does not come to a complete end or whatever, they're fearing it, so they, you know, finally reveal this information really fast. Still, it's like you're not gonna want to work on it, even when you find out about it, whatever is going on. Even when you get clarification, you're still gonna not want to work on it, and you're going to let it crumble all down. You're like, the hell with this. I mean, it's like internally you're, you know, pretty confident and good, so it's not like, you know, this is gonna make you, you know, lose your shit or be like an emotional mess or anything like that. No, you're gonna be fine. You're just gonna, you know, go ahead and let this crumble down. So there's a disappointment, lack of wanting to work on this situation. Maybe them not, you know, wanting to work on this situation disappoints you, you know, no equal give and take, or it could be vice versa. You not working on it makes them, you know, disappointed. Or with this information that they reveal, or that is revealed, it's just so disappointing that you don't want to work on it no more, and you just let it like crumble. You just let it just, you know, become history, because you got better things to move on to. You're going to be very confident and go after what you want with full force and energy with that Aries fire. So yeah, that is what March has in store for you, Aries. I hope it resonated with you. Sorry, it's 1 second. Alright, I hope it resonated with you, and please like the video, leave a comment, tell me what you think, what's going on, whether it resonated or not, or, you know, anything. Just drop your 2 cents in, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it was helpful to at least some of you guys. I know it won't resonate with everybody, but for those it does, I hope it helps. You know, keep your head up. You're gonna be fine. So Aries is strong. So yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.